Most YouTube videos claim to make you more successful than 99% of people. And it turns out that all of this is the same old advice you hear in every other video. Set goals, wake up early, exercise, learn a high-income skill, meditate, be more disciplined, something called monk mode. Are we serious now? Is this what will make you a successful person like them? Goals. This is what Elon Musk did, and that's what brought him to where he is now, right? He has goals. The delivery guy has goals. The janitor is more disciplined. Everyone wakes up early and tries to become the best version of themselves. Did people like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos reach the pinnacle of success and wealth by learning a high-income skill? These things are not something that 99% of people don't do. Let's be realistic. If success were common, if you could actually go on YouTube and find hundreds of videos telling you how to be successful, why can't most people reach what people like Thomas Edison and Steve Jobs achieved? To be among the 1% of successful people, you have to do what 99% of people don't do. Here's a harsh truth. When it comes to success, productivity hacks like the Pomodoro technique and morning routines such as exercising and eating healthy, most of this talk is worthless. To prove my point, take Mark Manson, author of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. When he started his business, he would wake up around 11 a.m., drink a Red Bull and some Reese's candy, then stay in bed for another 2 hours using his laptop. He did this for 3 years and built a 6-figure business by his mid-20s. He wrote The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, one of the most popular books you've likely read or heard about. So, if you really want to be more successful than 99% of people, you need to have an idea or ideas that contradict what 99% of people think. Be right about that idea and execute it massively and broadly. Let's be honest. Most people don't have any opposing ideas in their lives. Most people go with the flow and agree with what society says. But there's a significant minority in society that thinks for themselves and comes up with some opposing ideas, and that's the 1%. Elon Musk invested in electric cars when everyone opposed him, claiming it was a stupid idea and that electric cars wouldn't compete with traditional cars. At one point, there were 50 articles predicting the company's failure, and now everyone knows the story. There are many people with opposing ideas, but the vast majority of those ideas are wrong. They will be terribly wrong and embarrassing. This is the hardest part of achieving massive success. You must disagree with everyone and be right. Even if you happen to disagree with everyone and are right, you must be prepared to execute that idea, and you must be ready to become an outcast. When we look at extremely successful people, we tend to focus on the last part. What is their morning routine? What should they eat? Execution is discussed most of the time because it's easy to observe and easy to replicate. So while execution is very important, it's not the factor that determines how successful a person is. It's like thinking that eating the same meal Kobe Bryant had before basketball games will make you play basketball like Kobe Bryant. By the way, what Kobe Bryant ate before his games was orange soda or grape soda and pepperoni pizza. Steve Jobs wasn't Steve Jobs because he woke up early and ate a lot of fruits. He was Steve Jobs because he believed a decade ago that one day there would be a computer on every desk in every office in the world, and he was right about that. Warren Buffett goes to McDonald's every morning and gets the same breakfast that we disdain. How has he not died yet? Warren Buffett is Warren Buffett because he consistently identified companies that were undervalued, which most people thought were bad, then bought them, sat back, ate McDonald's food, drank Coca-Cola, and waited for decades. That's something most people are not willing to do. Now he is the greatest investor of all time. Look, execution is essential, but it's not enough. And 99% of the advice you'll get in the world is about execution. The hardest part of achieving massive success isn't the work. Anyone can put in the effort. It's being a correct contrarian. It's being willing to question common assumptions. It's the ability to look for alternatives or opportunities that most people don't care about. It's the ability to adopt unpopular beliefs and stick to them when people start mocking you. Forget that Steve Jobs had armies of haters throughout the 1980s and 1990s. He was even fired from his own company due to his odd behavior. If you look at the greatest achievements in human history, They were all correct opposing ideas at some point. Each of these ideas seemed ridiculous at first until their owner proved to be right. Jeff Bezos was working on Wall Street. Despite his success, he decided to leave his job to create Amazon and sell books online, even though his family and friends opposed this idea, considering his step reckless. Yet he believed in his idea and bet on the future being e-commerce. Now Amazon sees nearly 3 billion visits monthly, highlighting its status as one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the world. It's not obvious that a simple decision can have a significant impact on a person's journey. So you start convincing yourself that successful people have a lot of good and healthy habits like waking up early, reading books, eating healthy foods, and not drinking alcohol. In reality, it's not about habits. Winston Churchill won World War II while sitting in a bathtub drinking whiskey all day. This is true. Go look it up. Or like Thomas Edison, who would work for several consecutive days, sleeping only an hour at night in his lab. Do you want to know his secret? It's cocaine. Warren Buffett recently wrote that in 58 years of managing Berkshire, most of his capital allocation decisions weren't better than average. Our results are the product of about 10 truly good decisions. That's astounding. He's done this for 60 years, and he says he's made only 10 good decisions. You have to understand that when you move from being an incorrect contrarian to a correct contrarian, it affects everyone's minds. But why might you not want to be a contrarian? The reason is that no one likes contrarians. I believe many people dream of massive success because they think deep down that it will bring them the recognition and acceptance they've always longed for. Unfortunately, it often happens the opposite way, at least until you prove you're right. Finally, massive success won't make you happy. In fact, success amplifies your current identity and how you already feel. So angry or depressed people become even angrier and more depressed through success. People with great relationships find that success enhances their relationships. In the end, massive success shouldn't be the goal. You should be driven to pursue your correct opposing idea because it's so important that you can't imagine doing anything else, and because it will have a positive impact on the lives of others. If you truly want success and are looking for a fresh start, then the Operox Digital Planner is the perfect choice for you. This digital planner is designed to help you organize your ideas and execute them effectively by setting your short and medium and long-term goals. It also helps you develop innovative strategies to achieve those goals, enabling you to think outside the box. Instead of following the traditional routine, you can use Operox to plan your opposing ideas and document your steps toward success. With its user-friendly interface and advanced features, you'll be able to focus on what truly matters and make a positive impact in your life and the lives of others. Don't forget to get the planner through the link in the description, as this will also contribute to funding upcoming videos and providing even more high value. Start your journey to success today with the Operox Digital Planner.